Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Ford Fusion this generation here from year 2013 to year 2020. If you have one of those, if you guys have a problem where the transmission doesn't shift, we'll explain what can easily cause that. It could be some fuses that cause it. If you cannot shift it, it's stuck in part but you cannot shift, we'll explain what else can cause that. Where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way do not waste money and time. Why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. So let us tell you a little bit about us guys. When we get a car here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 free repair videos absolutely to you guys. We make a video about every single fuse, every single relay. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, your car doesn't start, you can easily identify what causes that. You can search for engine starter fuse, fuel pump fuse. Let's say that's a problem, you replace it, you're back in the road. It takes less than 2 minutes to watch the video guys. So that will be guys our mission, to make your life easier and to solve your problem. Now in addition guys, we have other channels as well. We make 300 free repair videos on every car we get at the garage, take them completely apart. We do engine work, transmission, body work, engine codes, fuses, anything like that. Now why we do that? To save you money guys. So on this Ford Fusion there are different years, okay, through the different models through the years from 2013 all the way to 2020. There will be some minor differences about the fuses. So if you notice that we mention up to 2-3 different fuses for the same thing, it could be because it could be a different fuse for a different year, but we're trying to help all of you with that generation Ford Fusion. So let's start on it now. So guys, if a transmission does not shift, what we need to check, we will demonstrate on this generation Ford Fusion right here. Now first we need to check multiple fuses that control the transmission control module, transmission shifter, transmission relays, multiple things. Now you have many hidden fuse boxes in that generation Ford Fusion. We'll recommend to check our video about fuse box location on Ford Fusion. Check it out guys. Now here we're going to open the hood. Under the hood, see here you have that cover that looks like a T. Open it and you'll find the main engine fuse box with a layout like this one. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important guys to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. So another thing guys, before I forget, if you guys need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools for Ford Fusion or any car at a good price, quick shipping, we'll put a link in the description of the video below for your convenience. That way you do not waste your money and time. Here guys, we need to check multiple fuses, then we need to go to 2 different fuse boxes, check some more. The first fuse that you need to check, you come in that row and you count 18, 19, 20, 21 is the first fuse. Then you need to check 23 right here. So 21, 20, 23, yes. You need to check that relay number 9, that's for the powertrain and the transmission control module. Very important one. Now guys, on the bottom side of that fuse box you have hidden fuses. You have a couple tabs, you release them, you can leave that fuse box, and on the bottom side you have hidden fuses like this one. Here you may have another fuse, and that's fuse number 76 right here. Not all models will have that fuse. Next you need to come to the driver's side, open the door. Underneath the dash you see that lower trim that extends to the other side of the steering wheel. It attaches with 4 clips underneath, one here, one there, 2 like that on the other side. Pull from top to bottom, it opens deep inside the dash on the left side. We have a fuse box with a layout like this one. Before we guys continue, let's explain now. Here we need to check 2 fuses, okay, you need to check those if the transmission doesn't shift, and we're talking about fuse number 12, that's a double fuse, 12 and 13, but 12 will be that portion here, and fuse number 19, 1920, but that one here will need to be checked. Other things that can cause it, if you cannot shift it out of park, it could be bad brake light switch. This is the device on the brake pedal that detects if you press the brake pedal. We have many videos that will explain how to test or how to replace brake light switch. It could be bad shifter, bad transmission control module. If the transmission doesn't shift just in one gear or it's stuck in one gear, it could be bad solenoid. Solenoids are the little bitty valves in the transmission that shift. So if you want to see how to replace or how to test transmission solenoids on Ford, we have multiple videos on our YouTube channels. Those are some of the most common things we see at the garage. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.